What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rich Flo,
Your boy Stereo Wave.
Los Vecinos.
We're back.
We're back.
What did we miss?
Tell us, guys, what did we miss? It's been a minute since both of us have connected.
Yeah, the last one we did didn't even upload properly.
Yeah, we had a little
Cut out.
we had a little bit of technical difficulties on that end. Except our IT guy came in clutch on this one.
Hopefully,
And,
we're recording them now.
And yeah,
So if you're not watching it live, you'll see the recording. But I mean, shit, man. So you've been traveling a lot recently? Or you've been back here.
So I was traveling before when I was when we made that pod that got deleted. I was traveling back and forth to Eagle Pass. Actually, working with some clients out there in Eagle Pass. So I was going to Eagle Pass pretty consistently. I was out there probably maybe. And cheers, my brother. Cheers, guys. My boy's drinking Modelo. He's making us look good because we are Hispanic, but I'm also making us look good. A little bit of tequila, tequila. But anyway, I was in Eagle Pass, man. I was gone for a minute. I appreciate you when I'm gone, dude, because I know you like look after my car and look after like.
Yeah, I'm always checking if you're here or not.
Yeah, dude. So he really is my neighbor, guys. Like, we didn't just come up with the name Los Dos Vecinos for just any reason. This dude actually is my neighbor, been my neighbor for a while now, and we've always talked about connecting. We finally made it happen again. Cheers to that, my boy. And but yeah, dude, I appreciate you on the lookout when I'm gone, my man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in Eagle Pass, and I was there for. Well, I was there for a month, but I was coming back at least once every week. At least once every week, I was coming back for at least 2 days. Then I was going back. I was coming, stay here for 2 days, and then go back. My man.
A lot of driving.
I don't know if you've been to Eagle Pass.
I have.
I hope I mean nothing personal by it, but God, that town is shit.
Dude,
I'm sorry, Eagle Pass guys. I love you all. Y'all treated me well while I was there, but that town it's kind of shady, and it's
a border town for
it's
one.
scary. It's a little scary, and I'm from a border town myself, guys. I'm from Laredo, which is right off the border of Nuevo Laredo, but. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I went to high school in McAllen. We have Reynosa, dude.
Oh, okay.
You read about that shit.
So you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you were also right off of a border town, also, dude. I mean, we're border town guys. That's why we've always clicked since day one. Since we met, it was kind of just he looked out. Actually, we met like that. He looked out for me by somebody was trying to break into my truck in the parking lot at our luxurious apartments.
Yeah.
And my man over here put a note on my door and let me know that some dudes were trying to break in, and he like shined the light on them and they took off. So I appreciate that again. And ever since then we just hit it off and we became boys. But going back to it, so you were in McAllen. I know you're a border town boy. We talked about that together. But so you being a border town boy, born and raised in McAllen. And then after McAllen.
So I was born in Laredo.
You're born in Laredo?
I was born in Laredo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, then you're...
Doctor's Hospital.
No way. Yeah. Okay, cool,
yeah,
dude.
My sister was born at Mercy before they closed.
I was born at Mercy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, this goes back to a little bit of about how, I guess our age group, guys. How old are you?
22, 23.
You see, my boy over here is 22, 23. I'm 33. I'm gonna let it out there. I'm 33, guys. But I'm proud to be 33 too. Still look good, still feel good. But at the end of it, 22, 33, it's never too late to find somebody who you can actually connect with and click with and have the same mentality and the same mindsets and just be able to say, say, hey, you know what?
So
let's get together and let's do something.
You know, you bring that up, and how old are your parents?
My parents, man. My dad is I believe 65, and my mom is 63.
63. So my mom and dad are they're late 50s.
Okay.
And you know that their generation is the biggest population of the United States. Have you seen have you seen a population density map?
I have not recently.
So you know, it shows like each age group.
Yeah.
And they're the biggest age group. And I bring it up because you know, do they ever tell you stories about like, oh, in my neighborhood, like the kids, we would all go do this, do that, do this, do that.
Yeah.
Every neighborhood I've lived in, dude, like there's maybe been like one or two kids my age. You know, I'm part of the smallest group. I'm 18 to 24.
That's right.
Because
you are very young. You are very young.
I'm part of the smallest age group in the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that just because of the new generations that are coming in, or is that just statistically already already done the math, and you guys are the smallest group now at the moment?
They still count like the newborns, of course. Now.
But you guys are still the smallest group at the moment.
We're one of the smallest. I don't know. If it might be even getting even smaller now. I'm not sure.
Wow.
But just compared to my parents' generation, significantly smaller. Well, and that's why I have like such. I make it a point to like make friends or make acquaintance with people that are not my age, because like my parents' generation, they all know people their age doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But with my generation, to find people that you can click with, sometimes they're not in my generation.
And you know what it is that not only they're not in your generation, Isaac, they're not in your level, my brother. Not just saying this because we're talking on the podcast or talking together or whatever, but you're on another level in the sense of I see you as always as an ambitious person. You're a go-getter. You're someone who's not lazy. You're someone who's willing to put in the work to get things done, get the work done, and get not only the work done, but get it done to make it look and be the nicest project you've done whenever it comes down to anything. Anything I think I've ever asked you to help me with and you've helped me with, it's always come out like not 100%, it's come out 110%. And that's just because you take pride in what you do. That's just you, man. I know you're not doing it because it's like, oh, it's because it's my neighbor. It's Rick. I know you're not doing it for that reason. I know you're doing it more because you actually take pride in the stuff that you do. And you are right. There's a lot of people in your generation, man, that do not give a shit as to what they're even doing in life, whether they're, making $14 an hour or whether they're making 30. And I'm not gonna say money's the issue here, money, whatever. But at the end of it, at least have some ambition to go and do something or be a contributor to society in some way or somehow. Some form to where you're not just another statistic where they're making your generation look bad and they're making the people like yourself look in a way bad.
One thing is like,
because I'll tell you, be honest, I've only met few and far in between. I've probably met a handful of 23-year-olds that are actually like, I'm gonna put the work into it. I'm gonna create what we need to create. I'm gonna do what we need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we have what we need to have to make everything succeed. There's few and far in between, and I'm not trying to butter you up, brother. No, you're good. But I'm also giving you your compliments and your props because I like to give props where props is due, and he deserves his props for everything he's done. So,
but in defense of my generation, like this might be like going too deep, but like Industrial Revolution, we're no longer like agricultural. We got everything set up. We got running water.
Yep.
We got food in the fridge.
Yep.
Look at the caveman. Yep. What would they do all day?
Yep.
trying to hunt.
Try to hunt, dude.
You know, they had shit to do because they had to do it.
Dude, you know that's crazy.
And so nowadays, that like all of the things that we need to survive, taken care of. So it's a lot. You know, it's
we're not in survival mode anymore.
We're not.
We're not in survival mode.
And so that's why it's hard to like find like go-getters.
Exactly.
Because there's nothing to like go get that you need.
Exactly.
You have to like make yourself want to need to do this and do that. And you know, we're also like a really pessimistic age group. We're born after like 9/11.
Yes.
You know, so like we know that the world's shit.
Because exactly.
And we act like it.
You guys were taught to open your eyes, because that's what really when 9/11 hit, I was in 5th grade, and after that, okay, we started learning more about I started, you know, social studies started becoming more of my favorite subject, in the sense that I started really liking history. I started like thinking about, okay, you know, this war, this revolution, or this, you know, the conquering of this or whatnot, and I started just to think back on it. But it did get me to go ahead and fall more to liking social studies, because I figured out of all subjects aside from mathematics, of course,
so your best subject,
math. I love math. I just love math, because I love simple math. I'm not gonna say I love algebra and I love algebra 2.0 and all this, you know. No, I do not. I will go ahead and say I'm not even gonna touch the paper if you put that kind of paper in front of me. But adding, subtracting, dividing, all that, I love it. I like numbers. But as far as, again, going back to school, dude,
your social studies.
Social studies was like, I was good at math for a very long time until algebra, dude. Like algebra 2, because algebra 1, I was like, great. I passed it with like a B.
Because algebra 2, and then it also has calculus in it.
That might be why. You see, so like it started throwing like letters in there and all this kinds of. I was like, yo, what is going on? Thank God I was in. I'm not. Hey, chat. Thank God I was in baseball and the coach loved me. So.
He told the team to pass you, or
he would just tell the teachers to go ahead and pass me. So
I hated kids like you, dude. Because I would study hard as fuck, and then the coach would come in like, hey. This is our best guy.
That's exactly.
He needs to play the fucking championship.
That's exactly how it was.
And they put a curve on the test. Dude, I had like 120 in the class because like all the curves for the fucking.
Dude, that's exactly how it would be, bro.
Shit.
That's exactly how it would be. Like, coach would just come in and like out of nowhere just be like,
"Why are you failing my kid?"
Hey, you call the teacher. I need to talk to you outside. And she'd come back in, and then she'd just be like looking at me with like a face like, oh, like, you know, and then I would get to play.
Fuck, like do you use calculus every day?
Nah, dude. The math I use is just adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying. That's it. Yeah. Which is really like, but it'll go more in the form or in the order of adding, multiplying, dividing, subtracting.
No math.
That's the way like my math works. Yeah. As far as in the business I'm in, but yeah. We don't gotta get into that. We'll be talking about that later, guys, on another pod. But nah, dude. But yeah, I'm sorry I was one of those guys you hated, but I mean, there was a lot of people, bro, that would come in and they would be like, what the hell? Like, that's not cool. Like, I don't know what. But like, it wouldn't just be me. It would be like another couple of dudes that the coach would do that for. But I got lucky, man. And then my senior year, well, remember, you're too young, dude. You were 22. You didn't have to take the tax test to go ahead and pass to graduate.
The tax
test? Did you guys have to take it?
The what?
The tax test?
TAX? Like, yeah. How to do your taxes?
Yeah, like TAKS.
TAK?
TAKS.
I remember it.
It was the Texas acknowledgement. Oh, come on, baby, come back to me. Find it, Ivan, please, and put it up if you can, or find it on your phone. Right now. Find it on your phone if you can, bro. Cause mine has the music. Texas. I'm gonna be right on this chat. Me and Ivan got a little bet going. Watch me be right.
I don't got a fucking bet going.
I'm just playing. No, Texas acknowledgement. What was it? Texas acknowledgement.
Hey, the microphone's here, so it's.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're good. Texas acknowledgement. Something test or something studies. I don't know. But it was a tax test. We used to have to take it, dude, to graduate. Like in order to graduate high school. So, yeah, we had to take that tax test. So it sucked when it came down to taking tax test, because then I was like, okay, coach got me through the whole year, my whole.
All right. So
what is it called?
You never took the STAR test.
No, because the STAR was gone, and then they brought the tax to us.
No, they introduced the STAR test in 2012.
Oh, you see, so the STAR was after.
It replaced.
You're right. The STAR was after.
I took the STAR test.
Okay.
For high school.
Okay.
So, did you have to take your ASVAB?
No.
It was like for the military test.
No,
we didn't have to take it. That's weird. Nah. They had us take it.
Nah, we didn't have to take it. Ours was weird. It was optional.
It might have been optional, but like the program I was in.
But you were in ROTC.
I wasn't even in JROTC.
Oh.
I was in ROTC in college.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was in fucking band.
No, they didn't make us take it. That's crazy. Yeah. But I guess with us, like, I don't know, dude. Like,
so we took the STAR test. So I like know what kind of test it is.
Yeah. So anyway, so we had to pass that test. So when that test came around, I was like, okay, I'm screwed. Like, coach got me through the years. So like, what am I gonna do with this test? And I'm not gonna lie, I went to like 3 Super Saturdays in a row.
Fuck yeah.
I studied my ass off. And dude, everybody was so mad because I got commended performance in 3 out of the 4 tests. I got commended performance. Damn. Yeah, dude, I got commended performance in social studies, English, and it was English, social studies, and not science. General science. Not science, because science I suck. Or was it science?
Was it the math portion?
No, math I didn't. Math was the one that I didn't.
Oh, writing.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, English. It's
because
English, like, social studies.
English and writing are like different. Yeah, because there's like language arts and then writing.
Oh, you're right. So it probably was English. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, math was the one that I didn't. I still passed. Yeah. But I mean, I didn't get commended performance.
When I was in Laredo, I went to do you know, like,
are we past that 8-minute mark?
Yeah, you can spell it. You know Power Christian Academy?
Real quick, thanks to Adderall for that.
Huge shout out to fucking Adderall.
So many
college courses, dude.
Hey, and I'm okay to say it because I got it prescribed. I was someone who was off the walls before, so I'm okay to be able to say that I was taking it. But dude, I was not taking it. So my mom one day caught me and was like, so she called me one day and she's like, come home right now. So I go home, man, and freaking out, wondering what's going on. And she pops out of my sock drawer, a big sock filled with pills. And I'm just like, damn, I'm screwed. Well, she would give them to me in the morning and have me try to take them. And when she would have me try to take them, well, not have me try to take them. She would just give them to me in the mornings with a bottle of water so I could take them. Well, I started trying to just beat the system, and I started just putting it under my tongue, drinking the water, and then I would be like, all right, Mom, I took it, whatever. And then that was it, right? Well, I didn't take them my freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, but my mom caught me like my junior year, and she got so upset, dude. She was like, we are wasting so much money on the prescriptions. Like, you should have just told me you're not taking them. All this kinds of stuff, man. I was going like, hey, at least I'm passing my classes. Like, you know? Like,
yeah, and so,
and then once tax came, I was like, Mom, don't worry. Now I'm gonna take them.
Yeah.
And I went to Super Saturday, took one, went to like class like every day for like 2 weeks, and just like took one every day for 2 weeks.
What do you mean you go to class every day too? You skip class or what?
Yeah, I would skip class a lot, dog.
Funny.
That's why that's why I was never like really passing and shit, because I was already a junior. So when I was a junior, where I came, I mean, you came from a border town, you know what I mean? You know, like when you're already like a junior, you're pretty much a senior. You're kind of like, I don't give a shit.
No, not only
like
that,
I got one more year.
I barely passed.
Really?
Senior year, I barely passed.
Damn, dude. So would you skip a lot or what?
That's when I found that's when I started doing carts my junior year.
Oh.
And so I'd go to the fucking bathroom or like outside, hit the cart.
You see, you little suckers got lucky.
We had carts back
in the day. You guys had carts, you assholes. We had to go and smoke a blunt and pray to God that our teacher did not smell us on the way walking into her class.
Dude, you remember that students used to be able to have like a written permission to smoke cigarettes? That was a thing. They didn't tell the students, but like if you're 18, if you're a senior, you're legally allowed to smoke.
Well, you know what? Now that makes me think back on like some of the dudes that I knew back in the day in school.
Yeah.
Some of them were already like smoking cigarettes and shit.
Yeah. And so there, like in public schools, there was like a smoking area.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Well, no, at our school though, I don't think there was a smoking area. Nah, there was no smoking area.
Told you.
Not that they.
But like where the teachers could smoke too.
But I think what everybody used to do would be everybody would go to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Everybody would just go where they park their cars, and everybody would just smoke a cigarette there, smoke a joint.
So do you remember the year that the nicotine rule became 21 in Texas? That's the year I was gonna turn 18.
When was that year? What year was that when nicotine turned to 21?
It might have been like 2020.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say it wasn't long ago, but yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
Cause the law passed in like October, November, and like my birthday's December. I was about to turn 20. I was about to turn 18.
So you were affected because you're a big nicotine. You're big on nicotine.
I only vape because I used to smoke cigarettes. I've been smoking since I was 15.
What kind of cigarettes did you smoke at 15?
I like the NXTs, but my coworker would get me the Pall Malls from Mexico.
Yeah.
You know, like the ones with like the little things you could break. So that's what I would smoke.
Those are old school, dude.
Yeah. And my mom kicked me out of the house at 17 because she found my cigarettes. So I've been living by myself since I was 17.
Really?
Yeah.
So what'd you do? You just got an apartment at 17?
I had to pay for an apartment in high school.
Really, dude?
Yeah. And so
you kind of told me a little bit about this, but you didn't tell me too much. So then, okay, keep going. I'm listening.
So the job I didn't have a job at the time, or I did because it was
this kind of
leads COVID, and my mom worked at a courthouse. My mom worked at a courthouse, and because of COVID, she started working from home, and there was also pay cuts because she wasn't like doing hours at the office. She'd only get the hours that there was court on Zoom. And so to get some more money in the house, I was working at. You remember like Komori? Do you know that chain? You know Sushi Madre?
Of course I do. Okay. I love Sushi Madre.
So Sushi
Shout
Madre.
out to Sushi Madre.
Equivalent. There was a place called Komori in the valley.
Komorian in the valley.
Komori.
Oh, Komori
in the valley. And
there was just one I went to.
You know how Taco Palenque has Palenque Grill?
Mm-hmm.
So Komori has a place called Mori Grill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I worked at like the Palenque Grill of
chain.
Yeah,
of Komori.
Which was called
Mori.
And that was my first like job, like working for money, because I used to be a mechanic in Laredo.
Yeah. I
Just
remember.
working over the summers.
So that's crazy. So you learned a lot about
So I
cars
learned how
and
to
stuff.
bartend there. And then I worked at a place called Mr. Krabby's, which was like Joe's Crab Shack. Um,
In Laredo?
is there a Joe's Crab Shack in Laredo?
I was
No,
gonna say no. I don't think so.
no. Uh, you ever
But
been to Joe's Crab Shack?
no, dude. Oh, actually, I've not been there, but we've picked up like back in the day, my family when we would eat there, or if we ever ate there or ate the food from there,
Mm-hmm.
we would just drive through it. Eat
Really? You
it,
can drive
yeah,
through?
yeah. We just drive through and eat at the
You
house.
been to Red Hook here?
I haven't.
No. It's just seafood boil, like Cajun seafood. I bartended there. But then when I was in high school, I worked at a place called 76. It was a nightclub. So I'd go in at 4 p.m. and I'd get off work at 4 a.m.
Fucking.
And so 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. working, and then I had school at 6 because I was in band. I was in the band, so I'd have to get there at 6 to like warm up and
Dude.
shit.
So you would have to get right out and then just
2 hours.
get dressed and
And
just
then
go straight
school
over
ended
there.
at fucking 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, but it was during COVID, so I used to do my classes like at work
Oh
or like in the
wow,
car.
that's crazy. It's crazy to think that COVID's been that long ago because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when COVID came around, that's when I was super busy because obviously, in the field that I'm in, and just, I mean, I'm in the healthcare business, um, but my roommate at the time, that's when he kept telling me like every time I'd get home, dude, invest in Bitcoin, invest in Bitcoin, invest in Bitcoin, invest in Bitcoin. It was 2020 at the time, and kept telling me invest in Bitcoin, and I didn't. Well, I did, but then, like I mentioned to you, I I stupidly withdrew the funds, and um, I was gambling a lot. I was betting a lot on sports and stuff. So I ended up just cashing that out and betting on some sports. But that was just obviously the stupidest thing that I could have done because I did invest a good, nice little chunk of change. But um, I'm not sure how much my friend invested, but I know he invested a enough amount to where he's not anywhere around. Everybody hasn't heard from him. Nobody's heard from him in a good while. Um, Last we heard of him, he was living in Colombia, man. I mean, living it
No
up.
shit.
Yeah, living it up. I mean, why not? Why not?
Yeah. Uh, we do stupid shit when we were young. Like when I was bartending, uh, I used to go home with like $300 cash every night. It was a nightclub, and the bartenders we would
Nice,
take our cash tips.
nice.
So, but at the time I was into gambling, so like all the bartenders would go to someone's house after,
Go
you
play
know,
poker, some
or
stuff.
buy stuff that we shouldn't be doing. That's when I got into,
Ah, I get you. I
that's
get
when I
you.
got back into it. I was 17.
That's young,
Yeah, dude.
dude. And it's crazy to still think that you when you mentioned that you're 22 because I was already thinking like I forgot why I don't know why I thought you were 25, 26, but 22, man, you still got you still got your whole life ahead of you. I
According to
think.
my fake, I'm
You s-
28.
I mean,
My old fake.
you can live like you're 28, brother, but
Yeah.
enjoy 22, dude. Because if I could tell you anything, I mean, not that I would change things, but I mean,
You would.
I,
You're smarter now.
yeah, that's what I'm
But the
saying. I
thing is, you
wouldn't.
have to make those
That's what I'm
mistakes
saying. I
to
wouldn't
be
change things.
smart.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. But I would go back and just have fun again the way I did like
Oh,
when
you
I did
would?
in my 20s, just to go have fun. But like what I mean is, I wouldn't change anything that I did. Everything I did in my 20s, I lived it up, dude. I mean, I was going to 21-year-old and up bars and clubs, and I was going with one of my cousin's friends at the time. Shout out to my boy, and he knew everybody, dude. He got connections everywhere. So everywhere he was taking me, all he would do was just shake the bouncer's hand, and they would let me in. dude, I was 18 partying with 21, 22, 23, 24 year olds, and it was fun, man. It was a good time. But um at the end of it, I over partied myself. That's why, like, at 33 right now, I don't even really care to even party anymore. I'm more focused and more driven on, like, what we talked about earlier, going back to finding people who are focused and driven on what they're trying to get to and what they're trying to do, and not pretty much screw off any time. You know what I mean? I think we
it's
got a
good that
comment there, my dude.
it's an ad,
Oh, okay.
but it's good that you feel like you over party.
Mm-hmm.
Get it all done, get it out of your system. Cause like I was 17, working hard, cause I was doing school and trying to pay for an apartment and shit. So it was I took like 2 years to lock back in and like work hard.
I get you.
Um,
So you, from 17 to 19, you kind of like just
like 18 to 19, I moved in with my dad
okay,
and like just lived off of him.
okay, and then just partied or what?
Yeah, I was just fucking off. Started drinking more. You know, uh,
Which
I was like want to do anything.
it is, it is.
Because like I had to when I was in high school to get an apartment,
Yeah,
to live anywhere, and finish school. I almost dropped out. Um, and so like now I have like the urges to just fuck off and party.
yeah,
But you're the opposite where you got all the partying out of your system.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
funny that you said because like I've like tried going out with chicks that were like me in high school or really young, where they were working, they weren't going out, they were getting good grades. And like before they want to commit, they want to be, fucking sluts now and shit because they never got to when they were young.
Exactly, dude. And
And
that
it's crazy. That's what pisses me off about. That's why I don't date my generation.
and you bring up a good point in this, man, because of the fact that I don't know what app it just came out with. It's some T app, I believe it's what it's called. Something like that. But anyway, it's ruined everything already. I mean I personally I'm not I don't think I'd be on it. And if I am, oh, I mean whatever. But have you heard of it?
Tinder?
No, T. Apparently, I heard about it today, and that's the only reason I remembered the name because I was like, oh, it's easy to remember. It's like T. But anyway, so it's called T, and it's an app. And now, what girls can do, or guys, if they're gonna go ahead and want to go ahead and um, go out with you or see what's up with you, or just whatever, they can take a picture of you, bro, or take one of your pictures from either Instagram or Facebook or whatever. They can put it on this, and when they put it on this app, if chicks or let's just say in our case, if girls see it and they know what's up with us, and they know something of our past, or they know something or whatever, they can comment or they can red flag it. They can do so much to it, dude.
What the
So
fuck? They got
yes.
yo,
You literally said what the fuck.
they have like Yelp reviews for people now, or
yes,
what? That's
dude.
fucking crazy.
Yes, dude. Dude, that's what I said.
That's fucking crazy.
That's what I said. I didn't believe it until this dude showed it to me, and I was like, bro, this is insane. Like, yes, they have Yelp reviews now for people. Like, it's over. Like, and going back to what you were just talking about, because I want to talk about it, which is a dating game, bro. Sad to say, I don't go out. I don't date. Right, I don't date. I'm not dating anybody at the moment. So if any girls are seeing this, of course, you guys
leave a comment.
You guys
follow
can leave
Rich
a comment,
Flow
or you
45
can follow
on Insta.
me, send me a DM or something. We can see where it goes. But
get featured on a pod.
Yeah, you get featured. You guys can come by. Sit right here.
Yeah.
And but nah. But for real, on the real talk. It's ruined, man. I mean, the dating game is ruined. It stinks because of the fact that you can't find a nice, genuine girl out there anymore. I mean, it's hard to find them, and just like you mentioned earlier, man, it's like, um, you know, you're, I mean, it's not even worth really dating anymore because of the fact that everybody's mind is so twisted with the music that's coming out, the shows that come out, all the all that kind of stuff, dude. Just it blows everybody up, bro. Think about all these rapping girls that are rapping about, popping their shit and their ass,
dude, like OnlyFans,
and
there's so many chicks that would rather have an OnlyFans, than like want to, be a good girlfriend,
be a good girlfriend, or even
and like have a man pay for shit.
Exactly, dude. Like even at that, I would take care of my girl.
Yeah,
I would take care of her.
But it's like no, before that, they'd rather have an OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Some of these chicks.
Exactly. And that's the thing is that like, that's the sad part is that you go out and it's like, okay, I want to go out. I want to go meet a chick, right? Like I want to go out and obviously go and not spend my time and just I want to meet a chick. Let's go out. Let's go meet a chick, right? Okay. We plan on going out earlier today, Isaac and I, but we're like, you know what? Let's do the pod. Why? Because we know.
Because I'm broke.
No, it's not. It's not why. You're never broke, bro. And you already know you're never broke. But, bro, we wanted to jump and do this pod because we hadn't done it, and Isaac touched on this topic. This is perfect. I mean, I would love to have a girl that I can go ahead and say, hey, you know what? She's in the bedroom right now. She's watching TV, or she's cool. She's chilling, or she is at her friends and whatever. But at her friends, I'm not gonna believe that kind of shit, bro. It's about to be 1 a.m., bro.
That's funny as fuck.
I mean, like,
come on. Can you hear me recording music over there?
I might have, but
the last song I fucking recorded was about a chick lying that she's at her friends.
Bro, it's incredible. And the sad part is,
it's funny that you say that exact phrase,
dude. Exactly, because the sad part is that they're turning into us, or what we were, quotations, because apparently we've always been dogs, which I think I've always been a gentleman to females. If you guys are watching this, if you guys know if you girls know me, I mean, you guys can comment and say something. But I think I've always been a gentleman to all the females that I've ever been with or encountered with and talked to. The only thing I do have is I do honesty, and I'll make it known. I have a lack of communication. That's my thing. You see, girls. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's not personal. It's just me. I'm sorry, guys.
Because you're so on top of your shit and like living your life. You don't have time to be on your fucking phone and shit.
At times, exactly, dude. At times, it's like, like exactly, like I got things going on, so I'm constantly either on the phone or I'm texting. I'm texting while I'm on a conference call. I'm doing things that I'm doing like 1,000 things. I leave and then I have to drive right back because I forget like the most important thing that I forgot, or what I came for. There's just things going on, and believe me, I would love to find that girl that I can say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna enjoy my afternoon with. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna chill, watch TV, and we're just gonna chill and hang out. But like you said, dude, it's over. Like the dating is over because I mean, I wish it's not. I'm not gonna say that because I still believe there's hope.
No, and like there is, but compared to like our parents' generation, where did your dad meet your mom?
Exactly, dude.
Where did they meet?
My dad met my mom at, I believe they said at a restaurant. They were she was at a restaurant with her family.
And he just approached her?
And my dad approached her dad and mentioned if he could approach her daughter.
See, and like that's so gentlemanly. That's such a cool fucking story. You don't see that shit nowadays. We're too afraid to like ask for numbers and shit.
Dude, I'll be honest. Like, I had this one girl, and she might see this, and if she does, maybe
call him back.
Yeah. He took the words out of my mouth. Thank you. She was cool, dude. The only thing was that her parents wanted to meet. They wanted to meet super soon. When I say super soon, I mean like before the first date type of thing.
Oh, dude, I'm down for that.
But then you see exactly, like, in a way, it's like, okay, I'm looking for that, but why don't I pursue it? Why do I back away and get scared with when that opportunity arises?
Because we're so comfortable with the status quo, with how things are now.
Like, I should take initiative and be like, oh wow, like, okay, how many bodies do you think that girl has, bro? I don't even think more than a handful.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who's not fucking, excuse my vulgarity, but I'm not looking for someone who's been ran through. Sure, you're the same way, you know what I mean?
I mean,
but it comes and
because, like, look, and we talked about this when it comes to, like, religion. You know, if God has forgiven you of your sins and you go to the church, you want to start reading the Bible and shit, you know, you can, like, convert as a nun even if you've been ran through. Because if you're gonna devote your life to this new thing, God forgives you of all your sins.
Yeah, correct.
Who are we as humans to, like, hold others
to judge? Exactly.
To judge.
Exactly.
No man shall judge.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
And
you are right. You are right.
Unless they are like that, then
yeah. Unless they're like natural sluts, then yeah, okay, get away from them. But yes, you are right. Yeah. Who are we to judge a girl from their past? And it's like, I mean,
because the thing with God, like, look, I have ran.
I was about to say, like, one of my favorite, one of my favorite artists. Shout out Drizzy, Drake. So even he says it in one of his songs. He says it like, he goes, "We all had our past. Girl, don't be so ashamed. I've had mine. You've had yours. We both know." So
my favorite rapper, yay. One good girl's worth 1,000 bitches.
Which, wait, Ye?
Kanye.
Yeah. So one good, what song is that off of?
I think it's Bound to.
One good girl's worth 1,000 bitches. Yeah. And it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like that song too. Like, I mean, there's a past. There has to be, bro. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. But
it is Bound to. It's the song Bound to.
Okay.
But yeah, like, my dad wanted to start a company and get money because he wanted to raise a family with my mom.
Did you drink, brother? Guys, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Yeah. I'm listening though.
I'll take a look at it. And so, like, that was his, like, primary motivation, aside from paying off his mom's house.
Nice.
He wanted to start a family, and he wanted to support his wife. And I think a man needs that. He needs others to depend on him to do shit. It's hard to do shit for yourself.
It definitely is.
Because even if you don't have, like, too much self-value, you value your significant other, so it's easier to, like, do hard shit. And, like, my generation, why are they so lazy kind of thing? It's because we don't have those significant others, and in turn, like, the drive to, like, get shit done.
Exactly.
We have to have, like, self-worth, which, like, by extension, are kind of like our parents didn't have to have.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I don't know how many of my friends, I'll wait till I get in front of the screen but I don't know how many of my friends, which I'm very proud of, have ended up getting into a relationship.
Thanks, man.
And it's not that they out there looking for it. They just end up, I guess, getting into one, right? Obviously. but every single one of them that has, I mean, they get with the right girl, of course. Bro, they all level up. They all level up. And it's like they say, your chick is just gonna be a reflection of you. Your girl's just gonna be a reflection of you. You get a scrappy girl, she's gonna be a scrap. You're gonna be a scrap. You get a chick that takes care of herself, doesn't let other guys say hi to her, and she says hi back and all that kinds of shit. Yeah, that's a chick right there, bro. Guys, I mean, if there's any girls out there that are like that, again, my Instagram's right there. Just add me and DM me. But that's it. Cheers, my brother. Cheers. That's what I'm looking for. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not trying to get any of these girls that are trying to get this attention and post this stuff on. Man, I had this one girl recently, dude. Beautiful, good looking. I mean, charismatic. I mean, she was awesome to talk to. She was cool, dude. But she came out with this thing one day when I was talking with her about how she had just came out of a relationship a couple months ago, and she was trying to get her follower status up on Instagram because of the fact that she had been gone for so long away from Instagram because she deleted it when she was dating this dude. So, like, what kind of red flag do you think that raised to me, bro?
Yeah, it's like I said before, when like they had like their faithful stage, and then later in life they want to hoe out.
That's exactly, and you mention it, and you mention it, and that's exactly what it is. Yep, yeah. And even you, Isaac. I mean, you're never too young, and you're never too old to party, bro. I mean, I know you don't party right now. I know you do. I mean, I've heard you before. I've heard you come in a couple of times late at night, but then again, I know you also. I know you're also locked in, and that's why I'm locked in with you into this, because I know you're locked in. You've been locked in, and that's what it takes. No matter what you do in life, to lock in. I mean, that's the way I've always just taken everything, and I believe that's the way you should take everything.
There's a little passage in the Bible that goes more or less like, you know, if you're married, don't seek other partners. You know, if you're a married man, don't seek out other women. If you're a woman, be faithful to your man. If you're unmarried, seek not a spouse. And I think about that a lot because when you spend so much time like trying to get the attention of other, you know, women, it's a waste of time. You know, especially like if you're gonna be like going out to the club, do you want a chick that goes to the club? You know, like
preach, brother, preach.
What that passage says to me is like focus on your shit. You know, you're working in the medical field. Keep working hard in that field, and I think God will provide you someone you meet at work. Someone else is doing their shit, and who's had similar interests to you. God will give you the right person. You know,
100%.
When you're locked in on your own,
100%.
Because you know, like a lot of my relationships have failed because neither of us know what we want.
Exactly.
We're just going through the motions. You know, we don't have the same goals.
Exactly.
Even if they like we're good people, you know, she didn't want kids. I wanted kids in the future. So like you'll meet people if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, God's path.
And you are right.
I've been thinking about going back to college because again, I was telling you, like, my age group is one of the smallest.
Trying to see if you can find someone there.
You know, like, if I get to an upper level course and, you know, there's a cute girl I can study with, you know, I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work, and it's someone with interest.
I get you now. I get you with that now. And it's the truth. I mean, it really is. I mean, and it's the truth. You shouldn't be out there looking. And that's one thing I don't do. I don't go out there and I'm not looking. Like, I mean, if it comes, you know, I'll see what comes with it. At the end of it, like you mentioned earlier, I am busy, so I do have a tendency of not responding sometimes. So sometimes that can hurt me. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of it, like you said, I'm on a path right now where I'm focused in and I'm locked in on executing what I'm on my agenda, what's on my agenda, and if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
But
At the
like
end
you
of
said
it, like
before,
you
you want
mentioned,
someone you can come home to.
yeah,
You know, if she's worried about your communication, what you're worried about says a lot about you.
exactly,
If she's worried that you're out
exactly.
cheating and shit, because she has those thoughts.
That's what I'm saying. I
And
want
if
a
you're worried
girl.
about her,
Yeah.
Then
No, I want a girl that we don't even have to be texting throughout the day, to where it can be a random phone call at a random time just to say, "Hey, what's up? How's your morning going?" Like, you know. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. I'm glad you're having a good morning. Me too. I'm busy at work. Okay, you're busy too. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you a little later, and we'll see what we're gonna eat for dinner today. Like, great. That's cool. That sounds awesome to me. In a perfect world, of course. I know that isn't gonna. I don't know. I don't know if it's
you
gonna
don't know
come.
that's not gonna happen for you. But
Yeah. At the end of it, what like you mentioned though is that I don't look for it. I let it just come. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it aligns, it aligns. If it doesn't, it's not meant to be just yet. God, like you mentioned, God has that person for me, bro, and I'm a firm believer in that. So, but yeah, my man. Tell me about you. I was like, tell me what's going on with you, my man. I think were you dating someone recently?
it's been a fat minute, dude. Like since I was in college, like 2 years ago.
Oh, so okay. So
I mean, I've seen people, but like,
so then the one. Okay, I was gonna say. So the ones that've been coming up and down the stairs.
don't worry about it.
Okay, those are just the. Okay, I was gonna.
But-
I was wondering. I was like, is he in a relationship now? I was like, damn.
No. But one thing we talked about like in the very beginning, of this episode, was Vecinos podcast, and you said we're not just neighbors, we're vecinos.
Correct.
You speak Spanish, like fluent, more or less.
Claro que sí.
I wanted to talk about, Spanish, or just like languages.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's so many words that like don't carry the same meaning.
It's crazy they don't. And it's weird that you say that, because today I looked up a word and I tried to look up disculpa, which means like no, disfruta. I'm sorry. Disfruta means
To enjoy.
to enjoy, right? Exactly.
Yeah. That's how you would say it in English.
Correct. Which is what you think.
Yeah.
So that's what I typed in Google to translate to Spanish. I put to enjoy, because I just wanted to make sure, and I wanted to make sure I had it spelled right. So I put it, and it's actually not. So to enjoy is to disfrutar.
That's to enjoy.
Yeah.
But disfruta is like you enjoy.
Exactly. So that's what I thought. But then I put, well, what about enjoy? And then it came out with, I believe it came out with, you might be right. It might have came out with disfruta.
I don't mean so much just like the end of the word. Especially with like those verbs. I meant like the meaning behind the word.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
because like with vecino, it literally will translate as like neighbor, but it carries like a little bit more in Spanish, where or I'll use the word like carnal. You guys use that a lot in Laredo, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we use it, but it's not a word that's like, I mean, it is used. It is used definitely, but it's one of those like, hey, ¿qué onda, carnal? Like, just to your friend group, But it's not used like too often the way like the way people would consider it to be. But But yes, carnal is a word that is used quite frequently in Laredo. Yeah.
Exactly, like saying "que onda carnal."
Yeah.
You know, what is it? What is carnal in English?
Brother.
It doesn't translate to brother.
Mm.
I mean, that's how we use it, but like, what does it mean?
The meaning of it.
Yeah,
Carnal.
carnal.
Cardinal, yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was about to say.
Like, what is carnal?
Cardinal could be different thing. A cardinal could be a bird. A cardinal could be a cardinal
That's
of Mexico,
cardinal.
or a cardinal. A cardinal could be what? The cardinal of Mexico, or what?
No, 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 no. Like, no,
What's a cardinal?
carnal.
What's a cardinal?
Not a carnal, just carnal.
What's that's what I'm saying. What's cardinal?
Carnal is like of flesh. Carne, meat.
Really?
Yeah, it's just flesh. So que onda carnal is like what is of my flesh.
Oh, okay.
But what it we use it like brother because your brother is your flesh and blood. That's your family, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense like in English. What's up my flesh?
It doesn't. Not at all.
So like I mean like words like that we'll use in Spanish.
It's like saying que rollo.
Yeah.
You know, and that means what's rolling. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck do you mean what's rolling?" It's like, no, it's que rollo, like que rollo. You know?
Well, yeah, I mean there's that, but I just mean like the deeper meanings behind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Words.
Just like that word, que rollo. You know, rollo también. Rollo is another word where it has a deeper meaning to it. Rollo can be, you know, ando tirando rollo. You know, that's a meaning for it. Another meaning for it as well. Que rollo? What's up? Ando tirando rollo. I'm 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 having a I'm having a like I'm throwing a trip. Like ando tirando rollo. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy though, the Mexican vocabulary and um yeah, dude, the words that come to with it. That's why it's very different. I mean, when I went to Puerto Rico and I was in Puerto Rico and I would be speaking Spanish, people right away would be picking up, like, be telling me, "Oh, you're from this part of Spanish." Like, "Oh, you're from Mexico." Like, "Oh, you're from Mexico." Just because of the way I would speak it and the words, the way they use their words,
Yeah,
and the way we use our words, you know.
oh, one of my best friends is Dominican, and
Oye, papi.
yeah,
Oye, papi.
his favorite flavor, me no black papi.
I used to have a Dominican baseball coach. He was my pitching coach. But they're cool, dude. Dominicans are cool. I love Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico. But I partied there, dude, and I loved it, bro. I want to go back there. I actually wanted to go back there for my birthday this year, but I've just been real busy with work, so I haven't even. I'm gonna make a trip. Not sure where, but I'm gonna do something for sure. I gotta get through this week though, and once I get through this week, I mean everything's gonna be popping, everything's gonna be good, and I can go ahead and plan out everything throughout the week, and then by the week before the weekend, take off and do what I need to do, depending on where I decide to go. I wanted to go to South Padre, but dude, I don't feel like driving 6 hours, man. Like
Someone else driving you.
It just sucks.
Any of your boys up here?
Yeah, I got boys up here, but most of them are all either married or
fucking tell them
kids, and it's real hard to get them to go out and stuff like that and go on trips like that.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, dude.
So one of my friends, he got accepted into a program, for like in industrial, working within industry, like how to use a CNC machine, how to program it, like all that kind of like technical stuff. And so he's in Virginia right now. But right before, that my Dominican friend I told you about, he took him to Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took them to Vegas. They were there for the weekend. It was like last weekend. And came back. My friend came back. Had to drive back down to the valley. and then he took his flight to Virginia. So I'd say that because like my friend that took him to Vegas, he's been living with his girl for like 3-4 years now. You know, they're cool with it. But yeah, they don't have kids and shit.
Yeah.
But it's good to have like the kind of friends that will make the time for
Oh,
it.
for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, my friends, if I would have told them in advance, like, hey, let's do this for my birthday. Like, I do have friends that would have gone ahead and like taken the time off or whatever, whatever. But I didn't even plan on it like that because of the fact that I'm just so busy with work right now, my man.
Mhm.
You know, like I mentioned, I've been coming back and forth from Eagle Pass, and I finally had my first week here back in our hometown, or not our hometown. I say it
But
because
home.
yeah, my home. But we're from the Tone, from SA, but San Antonio, and this is my first week, dude, that I've been back here, and I've been being able to sleep on my bed, enjoy my apartment, and I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it, and that's why I want to get through this week so I can go ahead and decide on what I'm gonna do this week.
Do you dream a lot?
Do I dream a
Like
lot?
have dreams?
I'll have them. I'll remember some of them,
Yeah.
but I'll forget some of them. But I do dream.
Because whenever I travel, I always have dreams.
Really?
Whenever I'm not in my bed.
No, so I don't dream. Nah, I don't know actually. Like, it depends. I guess what it depends what hotel I'm staying at, what kind of bed I'm sleeping on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
If I'm sleeping like on a good mattress bed, like I'm gonna get some good sleep. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna for sure. But I don't think so, bro. Like last night, I was checking my other watch, and I had like 8 hours and 14 minutes of sleep, and literally those 8 hours and 14 minutes, 7 hours of it was REM sleep. I slept like a baby. I woke up.
What tells you?
Yeah, I woke up and I didn't. I woke up and I didn't like. I slept like I didn't remember anything.
That 7 hours of REM is a lot,
dude. Yeah. It was great. I'm saying I didn't remember anything. I went to the gym in the morning.
I get like 5 a night.
Bro, that's horrible. That's why when you told me you're a night owl, I'm like, I know you are, bro. I'm like, I can't do that, bro. I can for a while. I'm not gonna say I'm a puss, or sorry guys. I'm not gonna go ahead and say that.
You're sissy.
Yeah, I'm a sis, but nah. I mean, I can hold up. I can hold down, but
I know we're doing this late right now. But I think like, do you have like days off work?
Yeah, like I mean, today was one of my days off. Tomorrow, Sunday, but that's why yesterday I was able to sleep good tonight. And also, bro. I mean, again, we live in luxury apartments, guys. We had the gutters fall off of the apartments the other night with the storm that just came through.
Let me use the restroom. You tell them about it.
Go ahead. The storm came through. The gutters fell off of the apartment complex, and they're just like slamming the shoot out of the apartments, like boom, 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 and I'm thinking it's my upstairs neighbor. My next door neighbor is thinking it's his upstairs neighbor. I'm not even questioning what Zach's thinking because I already know that this dude's probably like locked in on playing some video game, or I don't know. I mean, anyway, so I decided to, I was like, you know what? All right, enough's enough. So I texted Zach. I know he was awake. So I text him. It's like 3 in the morning. This thing had been going on since like 12. And I texted Zach and I'm like, yo, do you hear that, bro? He's like, yeah, man. Sounds like pipes. I was like, all right, they're pipes. I didn't get no sleep that rest of that night. I just went with the Zach's word of that there were loud pipes. The next day, this dude sends me a video with the gutters literally falling, hanging, just smacking the shit out of the apartment. But again, I mean, it's the fact that they're very luxurious. I think that's what it is. I think they're so luxurious that the gutters are supposed to fall when it rains like that.
Probably.
Like I think so. Like
you know that it's raining.
Yeah, like so that way we know, you know.
Yeah.
That way we don't sleep good in the rain. Like when you're supposed to sleep when it's raining, you know, like in the nice, like you know, the rain, soothing. Nah.
You know, some people play rain sounds to go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. We have to do that. We have to play rain sounds because if not, it's raining broken gutter sounds.
I'm not even like that mad about it. I know it's hitting your place.
I mean,
dude, I think it's hitting like right
honestly, I was about to say, what do you mean? I know it is. I didn't get no sleep that night. I was gonna say, you know, I'm not that mad about it because the sad part is that I've already come to expect it. That's the sad part. Is that I've already come to expect it and come to be like, you know what? This is a fucking apartments. And guys, we really do live in luxury apartments. Like we're not trying to be like, you know, but they do say luxury apartments outside the front door. Outside the front. But with that being said, I'm going to the restroom.
Go for it. There's a quote by Kurt Vonnegut that says, "A sane person to an insane society must appear insane." And I bring it up because, you know, Rich and I, we live next to like a really loud park, and so there's like always screaming, and you know all these noises of like roller coasters and shit, and you know to think that becoming used to it, is kind of crazy. You know, imagine just hearing screams all day and like not even thinking of it. You know, it's come to that. I remember my first month living here. There was one of the rides had like an air raid siren, and I really thought there was gonna be like a nuclear attack on the city or some shit. I was scared. And not to mention that there's like fireworks every weekend and the holidays, and hearing them for the first time, I was like, shit, it's gunshots. You know, well, it's not a holiday, right next door, and to get used to it is kind of crazy. So I've become like a super heavy sleeper, just because I'm like used to sleeping through those sounds. Because again, we talked about it. Like I'm a night owl.
Oh yeah.
And so like you're like the gutter falling like didn't bother me.
Yeah, I texted this guy and he's like, I think someone's pipe to their car busted. And I was like, really, Isaac? Okay.
No, not busted. Fucking
or like yeah, it was like you thought it was like someone's pipe or some shit. And I was just like, all right. I was like, okay, that's cool with me. No problem. I was like, all right, that's cool. But then after he texted me the video and I saw the gutters, I was like, okay, this shit's not cool. Like, and I know he was mentioning about our apartments and how luxurious they are and stuff like that, but like, it's not cool because like he's a night owl and he's mentioned that he's gotten used to being able to sleep through it. I haven't.
That's a good thing a lot of the time.
Dude, it sucks. I mean, I can sleep, but guys, I already know that like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night.
You know, Saturday night now, and I don't think they had fireworks.
Saturday night, did they stop them?
Well, did you hear them tonight?
No, you're right. Okay, well, finally. Okay, well, one night, Saturday night. But Thursday night, Friday night, I hear them. Anyway, yeah. The gutters are bad. We hear kids yelling all day. I mean, my apartment's closer to either. My apartment's closer to the...
We're right next door, dude. I keep my windows open.
Yeah, but I mean, but come on, man. I'm right next to it. You know, I'm right.
Your windows
next
are
to
closed, dude.
No, yes, but
dude, I'm no more than like.
I'm right
feet that
next to it. Like if we could show you, we'll show you guys chat. We'll show you one day.
Yeah.
But I'm right next to it. But these kids are just yelling all day. All day they're yelling their lungs out. Like their mothers haven't taken them out in like 4 months. And they're just yelling. They're going crazy on these rides. Takes me back to the kids' days when I was young. But nah.
You ever come here when you were young?
I did, dude. I did. My parents brought us a good couple of times. But I'll be honest, bro, I'm not a roller coaster guy.
Me neither, dude.
Really?
One of the rides, like the Hurricane or some shit.
Nah.
I'll throw up.
I don't ride any of the rides.
Do you remember when the Rattler, like before it was the Iron Rattler?
When it would like shuttle?
It was shit. It was all wood.
It was wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the only ride I would ride.
That?
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I don't remember that.
No, yeah.
I was too
really?
young.
You were too young?
Too young. They redid it.
Really?
But the original Rattler was the last ride my mother, my aunt, my dad, my uncles had ever been on. They never got on a roller coaster after the Rattler.
Brother.
It scared them to shit.
Brother, you are young, brother.
Yeah. Fucking young, dude.
Yeah, you are young, brother. You got the puberty yet? No,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I've been on WebMD.
I'm just
shit's so small. Well, does it grow after 20?
Don't worry, bro. When you start growing hair, bro, don't worry. It's not a problem, bro. Like under your underarms and shit, it's not. Don't worry. Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Nah, but on the cool, dude. Yeah, I did go there a good couple of times, and I like Fiesta, Texas. Fiesta, Texas is fun. Yeah. I love it, but I don't love living next to it. I did for the first couple of years. Like, I mean, it was cool seeing the fireworks during like 4th of July.
You gotta admit, you have the best fucking view in this whole complex.
I really do. And I won't lie, for a second, I was gonna renew my lease. I was gonna just go month to month at least. But, bro, they're charging me the same amount for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath that they would be charging me for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath.
I've been thinking of moving to like east or west side, like more inner city, just because it's cheaper.
Yeah, and like exactly too.
Because I used to go to UTSA. I went to the college here, and so I got this place so I could be close. But like now that I'm not going, it's like all of my work is online.
Yeah, I mean mine too. That's why. I like this spot because I'll be honest. It's just everything is so convenient. Like. We have that gas station. We have that CVS.
But you gotta admit, like you can find that like in other. No,
you are right. You are right. But like it's just I guess I've gotten to the point that it's literally just a boom boom right there. Okay, it's there, and then boom the mall. Okay, it's right here. Food right here or food wherever, like both sides, and it's just. Became very convenient living here, but you are right. There are other places that are more convenient and in a more, I mean, even myself, I was looking off of UTSA and I-10. I called an apartment the other day, dude. 1-bedroom, 1-bath, prime price, 4th floor, elevators, elevators and everything, dog. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Excuse my vulgarity.
Oh, you can go.
But bro, for the price that they told me, and I'm like, and I'm paying that much for this. I'm paying what I'm paying for this. Like,
hey, just to let you know, like, it's college students there a lot.
No, not at the ones I looked at. Because the ones I looked at like immediately off.
Was it the one off UTX?
Immediately off of UTSA and I-10.
Was it
like I didn't go all the way down.
If the next thing was the Costco.
It's like
Wait, if you're driving from here and you go UTSA, then you turn right.
Turn right. Yeah, there's a Costco, and then right after the Costco.
Yeah, there's a lot of college students there.
Well, that's good. I mean, hey,
I only say that
I have fun with that.
They're smoking and shit. like the landlords don't give a shit. There's always
Good.
like house parties there.
I was
It's
gonna
gonna be
say
loud.
good. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Like a nice place that lets you do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like that's kind of what I'm looking for in a way. Like,
But the nearest gas station is far.
well, not really, because Valero's right there.
Driving, yeah.
Valero's right off of
Yeah.
I-10.
One of my buddies lives. I forgot which apartments. He also streams. He does DJ shit. DJ Lucid, shout out. Um, but everything's walking distance from him. Walking, and they have like nice sidewalks.
Where does he live?
He lives like on West Side, I think.
Dude, have you ever thought of downtown?
If I was gonna move downtown, I'd probably get a house. Because the apartments are shit, but like the houses are cool.
Well, I looked at some apartments and they were nice. They were like,
I'm just like for like affordable.
Yeah, I get you. No, it was affordable, but no, they were nice and affordable. Like it was good pricing. Like I mean, for what I'm probably paying here, same thing, but in like a fucking. Excuse my vulgarity, but in like a nice building and stuff like that. Like I'm even considering downtown. I'll be honest with you. I told them at the office because, I mean, they want to give me that 2 bedroom over there in the back, next to that courtesy officer, and I'm not cool with that. Like,
I mean, you've been here long enough to where I'm sure you could tell them you want first dibs on anything that opens up.
I was supposed to. I was supposed to have building 18.
Yeah. Let's see.
So how's everything with your crypto? What are you thinking, dude? How do you like the way things have been going these last couple of days?
So I'm gonna call it bittersweet.
Right?
I've talked to you before about it, but I'm gonna bring up the idea of volatility. It's mostly used in terms of like gasoline is volatile because it's easy to burn, to light on fire, and whenever any any cryptocurrency or token gets more popular, it becomes very volatile. Um, because there's a lot of people talking about it, and it's easily influenced. If something comes up to where on the news it says, "Oh, Bitcoin's going to be worthless," a lot of people will sell.
I agree with you 100%.
The stock will tank, and then someone else says it's going to be the future, or it starts going up, then everyone starts getting it again. So how do I feel about the volatility? It's a good market to be trading.
To be trading, right?
To be trading, not so much holding. It's a good market to be trading right now.
Right? Profit pulling and shit, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend doing it. Just cause getting freshly into it, it's better that you like learn how all the tools work, how much the fees are and moving stuff around.
Oh, of course.
But you asked me how I feel about it right now. Overall, I'm just glad that there's more people getting involved with it. I've had people asking me, "Hey, how do I start?
Right.
How do I start getting into it?"
Right.
And people have asked me over the years, but now there's been like family members reaching out. "Hey, I want to get, I want to start getting into it," and it's great because I'll share this. When I moved in to my dad's out of high school, um, I was fine with just like being a mechanic, and he said, "I want you to like learn a skill that, once you retire, you could be living off of it." Because like if I was gonna stay as a mechanic, once I stopped working, I'd start making money. And so he said, "Hey, cryptocurrency's coming up. I'll pay for you to take a course." And so there were actually like online courses that taught the tools, what platforms, what is decentralized finance, what is a token, how does the blockchain work, and it was like a $500 course.
Wow.
That included like Zoom calls with the teachers to talk about any questions, help you get set up. And that's when I started back in like 21. So,
That's when you really got involved.
Yeah, I'm really blessed that my old man like saw that it was gonna
that it was gonna
be a thing and said like, hey, just sign up, I'll pay for it. You can live
crazy.
here and just make sure that you're doing this.
That's crazy.
So
and it's gone good for you, and obviously ever since that's good, dude. That's good. So yeah, and I'm with you, bro. I think the same thing. I think lately now it's been getting more to the fact that it's kind of a little scary because of the fact that it's getting so talked about, and like you mentioned, once it's talked about too much.
What do you mean by scary?
Like scary in the sense of you don't know, bro. It's like a gamble, man. It really is. I mean, you can obviously again believe in a coin, like I mentioned in the past, that I believe in search coins, or I don't mention what coins I believe in, but I believe in a good amount. But when I say scary, I say scary in the sense that you just don't know how the market's gonna play out. So when I say scary is like you mentioned, it's not a holding game right now. Right now is let me just pull my profits, pull my profits, pull my profits, pull my.
I only say that because like,
but I already
a while
I already
back I
thought
would have
that
said
myself.
just like, yeah, buy some Bitcoin, you'll do well in the future. But it's so up and down right now that if you buy now, then in a year it might actually be worth less.
Exactly. Think about it.
When a couple months back I would have confidently said buy now, it's going to be worth more in a year.
Exactly.
But you say scary and like my grandmother on my mom's side and my grandfather on my dad's side asked me about
not
crypto.
Scary,
but right, but people fear change, and
I'm not like that.
But like in their case, they kind of like thought it was scary because they're so used to like the value of a dollar. They could trust it back in their day.
I already know we're going into digital currency, and that's already like that's set in stone. That's a for sure thing.
It's not set in stone, but
it will be soon.
Right, I mean, and more people are starting to. Well, the I forgot. Damn it. The Treasury of the United States had said that they'll never digitize USD, but they have supported certain stable coins which are worth, a US dollar.
US dollars.
And of course there is a US dollar coin which tries to stay around $1. And they said they said that they'll never digitize our money, but how do you get paid? Do you get paid cash?
No.
You get paid by check?
No.
Direct deposit?
Exactly.
It's just numbers in a system.
Exactly.
They don't even have to print money anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
So they're printing less and less.
It'll be easier for everybody.
That's what they say. It's going to be easier for everyone. But now, instead of having to print money, all they have to do is just send people more numbers. The cost of printing money's gone down. It's easier to do. Do you remember like the whole like stimulus checks?
Yep.
It was just a bunch of, it was really digital. Even if you got a check in the mail, you put it into your bank. It's digital. You couldn't cash it out.
Yeah. And it's crazy to think that it was like that even back then.
Yeah. So I mean, like for the last decade, we've been using credit cards and debit. I mean, for longer than that. But as far as like now, there's like tap to pay. Chips.
Exactly.
It's so much easier.
And that's why I say
that you could say like fearing the change of cash dying out. So now it's a question of, do you want the government to be in control of what your dollar is worth, or do you want to take control? And, something that's globally supported is more stable than a single country.
Yeah. And you have to be able to like, obviously, like you said, be able to control where your money is. And at the end of it, I'm not giving financial advice. I don't think ICE is giving financial advice. At the end of it, you put your money where you want. I have mine where I want. I know this guy has his where he wants, and at the end of it, we both have where we want.
Oh.
Now going back to it. Sorry, I was getting a little low-eyed, but
Faded than a hoe.
but nah. At the end of it, though, I mean, other than that, man, we just gotta go ahead and just keep trucking away with everything that's coming with us, everything that's coming with the world, everything that's coming in. That's pretty much it. But going back to my Eagle Pass story, dude, I didn't have a good time over there, man. I'll be honest.
I lived out there for a year. There's no good times to be found, dude.
Fuck that place,
it
bro.
It gets hot as fuck. It gets cold as fuck.
Excuse my language, but again, screw that place. I will not go back.
I'll just tell you right now.
I will not go back. I had some guy telling me about my car the third day I was there at some smoke shop. That's how small this town is.
Yo, there's a smoke shop in Eagle Pass now?
Yeah, dude. But it's like it's like a room.
Where at? In the mall?
No,
there's a small one in the mall. I thought it
was in the sketchiest side of town. So I get an Airbnb and I'm asleep, right? My rep wakes me up and he's like, "Yo, do you hear that?" And I'm like, "No, what's going on?" He's like, "Be quiet, be quiet." All you hear is brrr, 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 and then dude, I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" So I was like, "Whatever, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep." So I just go back to sleep. Wake up for the gym in the next morning. Mind you, there's only a Planet Fitness over there, but whatever. There's still a gym. So I still went to Planet Fitness. I got a membership. I got a free member, like a 7-day pass or whatever. So they give me a 7-day pass to this fitness, Planet Fitness. So I go to Planet Fitness at like 5:30 in the morning, 6. Work out for like an hour. Get out by like 7:30. And then I go wash my car, and I go wash it over there. They have like a bunch of those hand washers, like
there's a Blue Wave right next to Planet Fitness.
The pressure washers.
You didn't go?
Well, yeah, there is a Blue Wave. You're right, but no, it wasn't open yet. So I was like, I'm gonna go pressure wash my car anyway. So I was like, I go to the pressure washer thing. Right after the gym, I'm at the pressure washer thing, pressure washing my car. The old man comes up and he's like, "Hey," Spanish. "I like your car, you know, me gusta tu carro, me gusta tu carro." And I'm like, "Gracias, gracias, gracias." And then he's like, "Can I see it? Lo puedo ver." I tell him, "Yeah, for sure." We finish cleaning it, then we finish washing it, and then I'll pull it out. Once I pull it out, I'll open all the doors for you so you can take a look at it. You can look inside of it, see what you think of it. All right, whatever. So I finish washing my car, and I pull it out. He looks at it. I open up all the doors for him. He looks around it, and oh, nice car.
You know,
Caro bonito. So anyway, he's like, "You know you're only 2 blocks away from the border, right?" Out of nowhere, he tells me that. And I'm literally like, "What?" And this dude literally tells me, "Yeah, the border's like right here." I would be careful with that car, like around this area. I'll be honest with you, I would go more to that area. And I was literally locked into this Airbnb for already another 4 nights.
So I'll
this sucked, dude. That trip sucked. Yeah. I was so stressed out.
So when I was living in Quemado, I lived on a ranch. And Quemado is like a little shout out to Quemado. My license said Quemado for like 2 years. Kind of like population 300.
Eagle Pass is Quemado.
Yeah. No, I mean, burnt. It's very dry over there. But
no, it's quemado.
Like, illegals would cross through our ranch all the time.
Eagle Pass is quemado with fucking cops and fucking. Excuse my language, guys. Cops and. I'm sorry, keep going. I'm listening, Isaac. I'm just.
Oh.
No, it's quemado, bro. That place is burned, bro.
I got 2 tickets when I was there for going like 10 over.
You see, like, bro, well, thank God I got a warning, but like, thank you, shout out to the DPS though. But I mean, I got stopped for going 3 miles over the speed limit. 3 miles over the speed limit, come on.
Like, for like the city police.
But they wanted to pull me over because they wanted to see who was in my car. Like that's I promise
if you have something nice,
because they get
suspicious there,
bro. It was, and that's what they want. And then they gave me a warning.
Yeah.
Like shout out to the cop. He was cool. He was cool as hell. But he just wanted to see what was up. And then the thing with that rep though is that rep he's like he's got some tats. Like he's got like one of his arms sleeved up. So I was like, oh, dude, they're gonna think some shit, you know. And nah, the guy was cool, dude. But you were saying so shout out to Quemado, and then you were saying about Quemado.
No, just that like illegals would pass through a lot, and like I was the mechanic on the farm on the ranch, and like if I didn't like lock up the tools, there'd be tools missing. They would take shit. Never leave the fucking keys in the tractor. And I used to live in a converted. It used to be like hay storage.
All the illegals or what that would take the stuff?
They would take shit, and like the horses would wake me up.
No way.
Yeah, because like they'd be like,
yeah,
like and you know what like a nogalera is? It's a pecan orchard, like a bunch of pecan trees.
Yeah.
The farm part was pecan trees, and so like I'd like look through the window and you could like see people like running through the trees and shit at night, all the time. And so it was a very popular place to cross because like there's no cops out there, quiet.
Imagine with like night vision, like if they were like hogs or something.
Just like, were you the hog hunter? Because hogs over there, they would like uproot trees and shit. They'd be digging for the pecan.
Yeah, bro, I bet.
We go hog hunting all the time.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I love hog hunting, dude. So, how long did you work at this ranch for?
From when I graduated in 21 until I guess like 23-ish.
So you got down and dirty, Isaac?
Oh yeah, dude. I used to fucking ride horses and shit out there.
Shut up,
dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You know what I named my horse?
What was your horse's name?
Whiskey.
Really?
Yeah.
It would be named that, you drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean that like in a joking manner, of course.
But it's not.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
Whiskey would be your horse's name, bro. That's funny.
And I had a coworker. Oh man, I forgot his name.
How'd you even get this job?
My dad owned the place.
Really?
So he went from transportation in Laredo. He had a trucking company, and then he invested in a farm.
And what happened to this place, if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, pecans aren't as popular anymore. They're cheaper to get from outside the country.
Does he still have this place, though?
He still has it, but it's just like, he keeps like enough animals for it to be like ag exempt.
Agriculture exempt.
Yeah, and like the horses are in the nogalera, so that it's ag exempt. And so like they just sell hay to pay the taxes.
Oh, okay, so okay. So they sell hay there?
Yeah.
So this is where?
It's in Quemado.
This is in Quemado. This is by Eagle Pass. So then, so then the hay's Quemado too. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, but the hay from over there, I bet is pretty like. So he runs a hay farm. Then that's cool, dude.
Kind of, yeah.
So like, what? So wait, what is the name of the hay farm?
Oh no, I'm not gonna you know.
Oh, you don't want to sit?
Yeah, no.
No, okay, that's cool because I was gonna say like I know a lot of ropers and stuff who buy a lot of hay, so that's why I used to buy like.
Oh, dude, I go to the fucking rodeos over there.
That's what I'm saying. I used to buy a lot.
Yeah. You ever go to the drag strip?
Not so much.
But you went there?
Yeah, I've been there before. Maybe like once or twice.
So what type? The one over there?
Yeah, I knew pass.
Really?
Yeah. So what? What type of hay does your dad sell? 3-string, 4-string hay? What?
Straight, I don't fucking know.
Really?
All I would do is work on the tractors.
Okay.
Do their oil changes.
How long has you had this hay business for? Years?
5 years. Or less. It's not profitable. It just like pays out the farm.
I get you.
It's small scale. Back in 2007.
You guys got horse stalls?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you guys should do some like horse trainings and stuff. Make some money off of horse trainings and stuff like that.
There's over there. Just like there's people for everything. There's
there
a guy
is
for something.
Yeah, there is. Really, there
and
is.
like they're like the most knowledgeable in the area. It's kind of hard to like break into a market.
It's like Laredo, dude. Yeah. It is. It's like Laredo. It's like even here in San Antonio. I mean, you go around and you look for a horse or something, and you're gonna go ahead and run into someone that's gonna know someone who's gonna. Yeah. You know.
I mean, like that's why like that guy coming up and talking to you, saying like, hey, you're this close because he knows you're not local because you're there.
Yeah, straight up, dude. Yeah. And that stuff was crazy.
And so for us, like try like selling hay, like that's not really gonna fly because everyone knows someone.
So who do you guys sell to? To like personal people?
To the people that he bought the ranch from, or because the ranch has been selling hay forever.
Oh,
but the owner died.
Okay.
And so he
just
bought it
pretty much over
the same customers.
I see.
Nothing changed really. But yeah, shit, Texas is so fucking big, dude. There's so many.
It is.
There's so much area that hasn't been developed.
The reason I asked on like what he sells and all that is because me and my old roping partner, I used to take some trips with him sometimes to like New Mexico and stuff like that. And we used to go and we used to fill up the trailer like with like 100 square bales of alfalfa and just bring it back.
So we had round ones.
And then we also had, and then we would go over here off of 1604, and off of 1604, there's still the place is still open, and they sell round bales, and then we would buy like maybe 6 round bales, and that would last us like 2 months maybe. But the all the alfalfa though, that would last us for like the year. But the round bales would go quick.
Well, the round bales we would sell, you could put it like on a flat trailer, like those like
exactly
full size flat. We could fit like 3 on there.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we would do. That's what we would do. My buddy would take his truck, and then I would take my truck, and his trailer we would take like 3 or 4, and then mine was 3 or 4, same thing. Yeah. But it was cool. I mean, I don't know what the price of hay is now. I mean, I know it's gone up. I know it's gone up a little bit.
The hay economy.
Yeah, I don't know what the price of hay is right now, but I know it's gone up for sure because, I mean, just the price of keeping a horse and, it's expensive, man.
It's crazy.
It's expensive, dude. Like, it's an expensive sport. Like, roping was a very expensive sport. I love it. I want to get back to it eventually, but I want to get back to it again after, like, again, going back to the fact that I'm locked into my business right now and taking care of that. So once things are like locked in and I'm, owning my own piece of land and all this kinds of other stuff, then we'll see what's up down the line.
Yeah, and that's kind of the goal for me. And I'm glad I have it because I know like a lot of people want, like a house in a certain city and shit. I'd probably move back out there, like in 40 years, if it's more developed, I think you could find like a good little ranch property out there. The horses we had, I mean, they were living like off like the pecans and shit that were on the ground, the grass,
bro.
and we had them there because we didn't have like nothing paved. It was all dirt. We'd use them to get around, and there was cattle. There's cattle and sheep, so we'd use them to like herd,
You
like move
can
them
do
to
so much with land. That's the thing.
yeah.
Like that's why I want to. That's why I mean, that's my next investment is land. But like, how many acres did you? How many acres did your dad have?
Uh, it's about I don't even know, dude. I'd have to like look at the. Do you know how to like find the records?
Hmm,
I know how to
not
find
really.
them. I'm gonna say it was about like 500 out there,
Nice. You see?
and like most of
Like,
it was like hay,
see,
with no galera for
see that
pasture.
that's good.
So
Like,
I'll just work on the tractors and like move cattle around to different pastures so they wouldn't eat the
nice.
roots and shit.
That's what I would do is build a nice house on there and go retire out there, bro. That'd be my dream. My dream would be to have done that with the ranch that we had as a family and down by Freer. My goal was to eventually do that, but I mean everything works out for a reason. I'll get my property.
You know, it's funny that's like we have like similar like dreams for like
Yeah,
retirement and
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
When like my grandmother grew up on a farm, she would pick citrus in the valley.
Oh no way.
Yeah, she's like the first generation born here. Um, and like as like a little girl, she was like 5 or 6, like already like picking citrus off trees and shit.
See,
Like uh, but that I'll say that their last name's Elizondo, and there's an Elizondo ranch near Zapata, and she's like told us like when she died she wants to be buried there. That there's still Elizondos there.
wow.
Yeah, and so like despite like wanting what's best for your kids, like the way she did, moving to a big city so that they could get education and city jobs. You know, it comes back around to where like we want to retire at a ranch. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's kind of funny.
It is because one of my dad has an uncle, and he was like, dude, he's just like you. Like, he didn't care about nothing else or nothing that didn't have to do with the ranch. And that's the way I was before everything that happened with before us selling. But I was super involved, super involved. And it is what it is. But again, like you said, I mean, it does go back to us having the same goals, and that's again another reason as to why we're here connected into talking into doing this because of the fact that we have the same similarities.
Yeah.
Our parents brought us up. They brought us up right. They brought us up not with a silver spoon, but we did always have everything. I'm sure you always had a shirt on your
Yep.
body, and
Food in my belly.
and exactly food in your stomach. So at the end of it, you know, you
Yeah.
can't complain. I can't complain myself, and at the end of it, we can
Like
just
we talked about before, like my dad has been working his whole life.
yeah.
I don't think he's ever gonna retire. I think he's gonna die while he's working. And that's why I think like the ranch is so cool. Like that kind of idea is because you start again working for your necessities. Maybe grow your own food, just
Yeah.
enough to like make ends meet. Where you have to like,
Yeah.
I think physical labor is so much more valuable to me
Yeah, bro.
because I
Because
miss working on. I miss getting a
me
tractor that
too.
wasn't running right,
Yeah.
fixing it with my hands, and knowing that it's
Me too, dude. I used to have
someone's
to
able to
fix
use it.
a bunch of
And
random shit
so
at the ranch. Shit, like,
doing digital shit, like I work on computers now, programming and shit, it's not as gratifying.
that's why I would have never guessed that you had a background with like ranch work.
Yeah.
because I mean, ranch work ain't easy, dog.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure. I was about to say, I'm sure you know that exactly. That in your hands, bro. You get the you get the man hands, bro. Like your fingers all get all fucking thick and shit because you're just constantly working on, you know, rugged ass shit.
I'm proud of like the scars that I have, you know.
Yeah.
And like I'm not getting them anymore.
Yeah.
I have fucking girl hands now, you know. Like my this part of my palm is still calloused. These fingers are calloused because I play guitar. Like I can tell, like this is soft and this is, you know, I'm always ripping them, but I miss it. And that was my workout.
Yeah.
I'm sweating all the fucking time.
That's
Having to
how I
put my
was
whole
with
body.
roping. That's how I am with roping.
Yeah.
I missed the fuck out of it, dude.
Yeah.
I missed the shit out of
When
it.
was the last time you went?
Maybe like a year ago. I had gotten a horse, but it didn't work out. But I ended up selling, and I was like, I sold because I wanted to get back to work.
You saw that trailer?
And, yeah, I'm proud. Yeah, and prioritize like again, just lock in on work because if I lock in on work, dude, and I lock in on work for the next 5 years, I could let's just say 5-10 years. I could lock in to where I can retire, buy myself a nice piece of property with a nice house, with a nice home. Hopefully, by that time, have a nice wife, have some kids, and be able to afford to get myself my arena, my horse, my cattle for rope, everything that I need for all that kinds of stuff. Because all that kinds of stuff, like I said, costs a lot of money. So I want to be able to get to that point where I'm able to have all that. But then again, there's sometimes where I think back on it and I'm like, do I want to go back to that because of the fact that I do, but I would just love to go move back on a ranch just because I want to get away from everything.
Yeah.
I would love to get away from everything.
I had a friend, he was working at Google. And he said he got burned out. And I was trying to get him to like tough it out. Just I feel kind of bad because I was saying like stop being like a little bitch and just do your job.
Mm-hmm.
Tough it out. Do what you're supposed to do. But he ended up quitting because he said he wanted to like take a break, get his mind clear, go to therapy, and then go back to work. Um, but he hasn't achieved the way he did back then. He was a salesman for Google Fiber.
Okay.
And the president of like sales gave him like a lunch because he was like the top earner in the region in South Texas. He's the top salesman, and I was really proud of him. But since then, yeah, he has a job. He's still doing sales for IT now, at a different company.
I think you told me about this guy.
Yeah, but you bring up that give yourself 5 or 10 years, and then you can retire. Uh, they say like you got to work hard and play hard, but people think that comes like work hard on the week and then play hard on the weekend. Sometimes you just have to fucking just work yourself fucking like beat for 10 years and then you earn your retirement.
Exactly. You
and
work like
it's a hard mentality to have. It's hard to keep thinking about that, especially when you're not sure about what you want to do when you retire. Like even if you want to go back to roping, maybe by that time you're too old, you don't want to fucking, you're gonna hurt your back if you're fucking roping or something. But just knowing that by the time you get to a certain age, you can retire.
Yeah.
Is
and that's the goal. Like exactly is being able to say like being able to say yeah, like I want to call it quits in 10 years and that's it. Be done. And will I be able to rope? I mean I I pray to God that I will be. I mean, as far as staying in physical condition to where I can. I mean, I'll make sure of that.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, only God's in control of what outcome, where I'll be in 5-10 years. But definitely, yeah, my goal is definitely to be able to retire my parents. Well, my parents are already retired. My dad has one more year. But pretty much when I say retire them is pay their house off in Laredo and go ahead and have them come move up to San Antonio and live on my land. I want to have like a family complex.
Yeah.
And have different homes.
That's funny. That's a lot of border town guys' dreams.
Yeah, I want to have
just like have your whole family.
Yeah,
with
dude,
you.
just have my whole family and everything.
That's my dad's dream. That's why he got the ranch, because he wanted to like move his family out.
Exactly, bro. Just have everybody together
on the land.
Just have everybody together and have everybody be able to enjoy themselves. And at the end of it, I mean, what better than just having all your family around, getting a barbecue going, or everybody going to the lake to fish, or just to go walk around. You know what I mean? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
You try to you pray that you're still good to rope in those years.
Mm-hmm.
It was my grandma that kind of taught me, don't pray that you're able, like don't pray that you're still gonna rope then, because like maybe that's not your plan, but pray for, that you will work hard, you have the strength to work hard, and that when you get there, you're gonna find what's gonna bring you the same joy that you think roping is gonna get you now.
Mm-hmm.
But pray that you'll find.
Exactly.
Maybe it's something else.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
But
like that's why I'm saying, like, who knows?
Just pray for, like, maybe not roping, but like
I might have children, or
maybe your kids will become your whole life.
Exactly.
And you just enjoy them.
Exactly.
Maybe they don't like. Maybe they like soccer, football.
Exactly. That's why I want to have. I want to be able to have a nice, big piece of land for them to be able to enjoy. And I mean, I'm gonna raise my. If I hopefully have a boy, I'm gonna raise him to be rugged and down and dirty, and he's not gonna be.
Dude, do you want a girl?
He's not gonna be no sissy boy, but of course I want a girl. I want a little princess.
Yeah, for sure.
But then I also want her so that way she can go ahead and take away my wife from my ass. You know what I mean? Because because I do want to be roping at that time, and when I do want to be roping, I don't want someone on my ass. And I want to be able to say, go get your nails done with your mommy. Go, boom, and mom, go get your nails done. Have a great time. Call me later. I'm going to be here with the boy.
Someone to make rugged, someone to spoil him.
Exactly. I can go ahead and have... I would like to... I mean, obviously, I can't control it, but I would like to have 2 boys and have one...
Another drink?
No, brother. I'm good, actually. Okay. I was going to say we should probably call it almost.
Probably.
But yeah... 2 boys, 1 girl, bro, would be what I would.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it would be what I would like to have.
I've been afraid of girls because I know how I've treated them, dude. I don't want them to go through that.
Yeah, obviously me too, but nah, 2 boys, 1 girl, because 2 boys I can have in roping. There's 2 people. It's a header and a healer, so that way I could have a header and a healer.
That's funny, dude.
And then also like a pitcher and either a catcher or like a pitcher, like I don't know,
batter.
Yeah, like a shortstop or something.
Yeah.
And then in basketball, 2 point guards or 2 shooting guards. Yeah,
that's funny. That's a good plan.
Just get them like all fucking just trained up.
Yeah, I always command or recommend, just like imagine shit like that.
Yeah,
to drive you, because even if it doesn't play out like that, just something to like keep you focused
on
what you're doing now.
Exactly.
Make it worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why it goes back to like the 5-10 year plan. Yeah. We'll make it that. But Isaac, my man, I think it was a good one.
Good shit. We'll check how it went. Because it looks like it's missing a lot of frames, but we're recording this time. if you're watching this and it's not fucked up, you're probably watching a recording. But good shit. I'm gonna try to figure out the bugs when I get back right now because I'm a night owl.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We'll do that. Nah.